Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Psychosin Psychoanalysis here on my YouTube channel. Today, I'm a bit late with this, but finally getting around to it. Going to be reviewing the newest album by the Agonist, their second with their newer vocalist, Vicky Saraki, 5 by the Agonist. So let's give it a listen, see if it's any good. 5 is, funnily enough, the 5th album by the Agonist and the second with their newest vocalist, Vicky Saraki. And on I think it's pronounced Sarakis. I do apologise if it's pronounced Saraki. And this is an album that you can feel is more written for her vocals than the previous album was. This is to let you know, people were expecting something like the old school Agonist of old. You got to be slightly disappointed. This isn't as screamy vocal, but this is definitely much more suited to Vicky Sarakis' vocals. It's much more melodic vocals-wise. Don't worry, there's still some screamy and heavy vocals in there, but you can tell these songs were definitely written for her, but she really, really does come into her own on this album. As to the band finally sort of stretching out and trying to get out from under the shadow of what they used to be with their previous vocalist, Alyssa Whitelers, who obviously has now gone on to start fronting Arch Enemy, and the band has really started to try and grow into their own sound and come out with something unique that you can just listen to and go, yep, that is the Agonist. On this album, they're doing an absolutely superb cover of Take Me to Church. I can't remember who done the original, but trust me, when you hear the song, you'll recognise it. And some of you will have already heard the singles The Hunt and their current single The Moment, or is that the other way around? Can't remember. But the move to Napalm Records seems to have given the band a bit more of a confidence boost, really. Maybe they won't get in the love from their previous record label, which maybe affected some of their writing, I can't really say, but they seem a lot more confident with their sound in what they're trying to do, and more happy to do more clean vocals. They're adding sort of screaming and growls all over the place. Vicky herself knows exactly how to master the vocals on these songs and really gives it the impression that, yeah, they've had their time with the other vocalists, but now the Agonist is the band that she fronts. This is her band, and no one's going to take it away from her. She really takes charge on every one of these songs, and the band themselves don't slack at all, coming out with fantastic thundering riffs and drum and bass lines in the songs behind. The highlights on the album for me are The Moment, The Hunt, The Villain, The Trial's pretty damn good, and the song that Vicky really comes into her own on, The Raven Eyes, absolutely superb mellow song there. But the whole album is well worth getting. Get the digipack as well, because obviously that way you get the bonus track, which is the cover of Take Me to Church, which is a fantastic cover. Hopefully this will help get the band bigger and back to the heights that they used to be when they had Alyssa. It's a shame that so many people stopped listening to them just because Alyssa left. In the end, Alyssa wasn't the band. Really, you will hear that with Vicky, that the band have really come into their own, really produced a fantastic album. Hopefully these songs will sound even better live. All in all, I'll give it a 4 out of 5, as I think their next album will be where they're even more confident in their own sound that they're going for and come out with an absolute blinder of an album. So there you have it. That is what I thought of 5 by the Agonist. Obviously, make up your own minds. A lot of you have probably already heard it, but this review is more for those who are a bit unsure whether to check it out or not. Go see the band live. I've seen them live with Vicky. Very, very good. In fact, there's an interview with Vicky from about 1 or 2 years ago when they toured the UK for their last album. Hopefully interviewing them again soon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Feel free to check out my Patreon and become one of my patrons. The link is there at the bottom and in the description as well. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.